Welcome to Chaplain's Moment Doctor's Call. I'm Chaplain John Ring. I'm the chaplain. So that's why we call it Chaplain's Moment. And it's a doctor's call because we're calling upon the great physician Jesus to here on Monday mornings. We broadcast these on Monday mornings. You might be picking up on a Tuesday or a Wednesday, but we broadcast it on a Monday to start your week off right. And this month, the month of July, the great month of July, you know why it's a great month of July? Because I was born in July. So is my sister. No, it's not. It's just a regular old month of the year. That we're looking at parables, stories that Jesus used that have a deeper meaning. I like to refer to them as earthly stories with spiritual meanings. So let's take a look at this one today. It's called The Pearl from Matthew 13:45 and 46. It reads, again, the kingdom of heaven is like a merchant in search of fine pearls, who, on finding one pearl of great value, went and sold all that he had and bought it. That's it. That's the parable. This is one of my favorites. That this guy's searching for pearls. He's searching for it. He's searching for something that's good, something that's worth it. And he finds this great pearl. I was in China, and we went to a pearl market. I've never seen more pearls in my life. Now you had the regular, what they call potato pearls. These are potatoes. They look like a potato. They don't grow round. And they're the cheap ones. Or you can buy a cultured pearl that's a little bit bigger. But then they have some massive pearls that are worth a boatload of money. Never seen more pearls in my life. But this says this searcher of pearls, he finds this pearl of immense value, of great value. And this is like the kingdom of heaven. You found the kingdom. And he says, and what does he do? He went and sells all that he has and buys it. He invests in that pearl. And what Jesus is saying is the kingdom of heaven, following Jesus, is the greatest value you can find. You have to sell everything and follow. It does sell a little bit, doesn't sell some, sell everything. The parable before that is even better. It says, the kingdom of heaven is like a treasure hidden in a field, which a man found and covered up. Then in his joy, he goes and sells all that he has and buys the field. Because that's where the treasure is. It's a treasure. It's a pearl. It's not only of immense value, it's beautiful. It's all you need. Jesus said, in order to find your life, you have to lose it. You have to give up what you got. See, everybody says, oh, believing in Jesus is easy. No, it's not. I'm telling you now. No, it's not. Oh, believing in Jesus might be easy, but what it really takes to have Christ in you is to follow Jesus. That's what's hard. Sell everything and follow him. Oh, it doesn't mean you need to be a missionary in the Congo. It doesn't mean I met a missionary this past week when I went to Guatemala, who was living in poverty to reach those in poverty. That was his calling. But what it means is that everything we have, we are willing to lose for Christ. Are you willing to do that? If not, I'm going to say something right here, right now. Jesus says here, he went and sold all that he had and bought it. Bought what? Bought the kingdom of heaven. If you're not willing to lose it all, Christ calls you to sell everything and follow him. You better be willing to do it. Or I'm going to say it. Your salvation could be at risk. Your salvation might be of you, not of him. Because once you discover that he is the greatest value, what more is there to have than him? Amazing parable. And I think the reason I really like this parable is because I've been in the pearl market. I know what a good pearl looks like. I know what a great pearl looks like. I know what a pearl of tremendous value looks like. It's beautiful. It's all you really need. So, hey, thanks for joining me. I hope this devotion really gets you all started. Maybe it's got you thinking. Are you willing? See, Jesus doesn't necessarily say you have to sell everything. You have to be willing to. That might be the call. I met a friend today who has a Porsche. I told him, you can sell that Porsche and give all the proceeds to Hope for the Community. He just laughed at me. Doesn't really need a Porsche. He really doesn't. He doesn't have to give it to Hope for the Community. Give it to the Lord. But I just put that little seat out there. He has another car. What do we have that we can get rid of, that we can Follow Jesus. Are we holding on to things? I've been reading this stuff about becoming a minimalist. I think I'm really headed that direction. We don't need all this stuff. This stuff behind me, we don't need all this stuff. Occupies our time, occupies our money. What does it have to do with following Jesus? That's what we got to start asking. What does it have to do with what I want to buy, with what I want to do, with following Jesus? I hope it's of value to you to follow Jesus. Hey, join me next week. Counting the cost, Luke 14. Really looking forward to Luke 14 and counting the cost of following Jesus. Join me next week as we continue this process of looking at parables in July. Thank you.